there's not been a plan B for a few years.
You studied in Wesleyan, if I'm correct?
Yeah.
What did you study there?
I took a lot of philosophy classes. I took as many philosophy classes as I could, because that's all I wanted to learn about at that time in my life.
Which lesson that you learned there is still proving itself now?
I didn't learn anything about I didn't learn any life lessons by reading philosophy.
What can you maybe name a philosopher or a certain era which you?
I loved reading about Nietzsche. I really became obsessed with him when I was like 18, 19, and I read almost everything that I could. And
are you at some point?
Oh, thank you.
Staat het goed? Yeah, do you
Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for you. You can take it. I'll just ask my last question while you're drinking.
Okay.
If you don't need this, I'll put this here. Are you find yourself agreeing with him more of the time, or you disagreeing? Or in what way does he fascinate you?
I guess disagreeing. But it's hard to disagree with him because he's so smart.
But can you name one thing that he said or wrote that was really struck you in a way?
Gosh, it's been so long. It's been so long since I really don't know.
Okay.
I'll remind me again at the end of this.
We'll think of something.
Okay.
Yeah. What made you run away in the end out of the university?
Oh, Middletown was just too small, man. It was too small for me, and there was nothing going on.
Did you check the town before you went there to study, or was it just?
I checked the campus, but I didn't realize that there would be nothing going on in the town, and that I didn't realize that was going to be a problem for me. I figured I'd make friends and be really happy, and I think I was just really depressed because the Nietzsche stuff that I was reading at the time really broke my heart, and at the same time I was not making any music, and at the same time I was away from my home, and I was just not making any friends that I really felt understood who I was. So, and then I didn't feel I had any second choices as far as my friends were concerned. And right before I started, I fell in love with New York City anyway, so I knew I wanted to go there. And
yeah, you mentioned not having friends, Nietzsche, and not making music. Which of the three brought the most weight on you?
I think the Nietzsche had the most thing, because the Nietzsche started this negative cycle where I just started thinking and believing all these things that were making me really unhappy, and then the more unhappy I felt, the more I would think those things, and so it became a negative self-reinforcing cycle. So that was number one, and music probably number two.
But when looking back at it, were you at the time maybe not a nice guy to hang out with because of this? Maybe
I wasn't. I was the worst that I'd ever been in my life.
But
I made my friends pretty mad. The friends that I had made, they were pretty angry at me. My friend John one time threw a full bottle of beer on the ground.
Really? But yeah, when you left the town there, did you lose also these thoughts with it, or did it follow you a little bit also to New York?
The people?
No, maybe these negative thoughts and.
Oh, the negativity.
Yeah, or was it once?
Followed me a little bit, but that was a big first step towards recovering from depression, was being in the place that I wanted to be. That's number one. I used to be in love with New York, and I don't know about anymore, but it was really important for me then. I guess now the place that I need to be and the place that I want to be is on tour, and I am on tour right now, so I'm happy now, and I have a lot of gigs coming up this year, and so looking pretty good.